Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Who's in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh. That crossed my mind, man. I just listened to different things. First of all, being family of the word, brothers' videos are getting cut off. Then you got that Roe versus Wade that they're talking about possibly overturning it. And then damn, I just lost it just that quick. Also, about this truth, people want to blame the truth because they can't adhere to certain things, and then certain things don't appease to their emotions. All of a sudden, the truth is the problem now. Like certain Israelite, whether it be women or certain Jakes, man, they don't do the camp things because they feel like, well, no, I don't want to do the camp. Well, you don't have to do the camp, but the reason why you people buck up against the camp is because in the camp your eyes got to be in order. Okay, and all you rogue Israelites out there, your Facebook, whatever you on, you don't go out to the streets and teach. You just want to do your own thing and be out of order. You want to have this social media following. Like, the spirit ain't dealing with that. Okay, and that's the whole point. You don't want to be in order. That's why you knock the camp so much. Okay, but outside of that, think about this. If camps wasn't biblical, because you got to understand, it says that the company of prophets, and Saul was among the prophesied too, among Samuel. All right, the men of the Lord. That was a camp. How shy a camp. Okay. And the camp is just basically just a collective of brothers, man, that just coming together and teaching the word. Okay, now we put titles on it because, we like to distinguish ourselves from other camps, and that's just what it is. Even James and John had a nickname. I believe it was called the Sons of Thunder. Okay, so I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. But overall, a camp is just a brothers coming together teaching the word. Okay. And then even if a brother go out on his own, I mean, he's still considered his own camp. Because if camps wasn't right, you got to think about it this way. So every brother in the truth, every brother, whether he's not in the true doctrine or whether he's one of them Old Testament niggas or one of them Facebookalikes. So you mean to tell me that every brother in this truth is supposed to go out by himself and everybody have 1,000 signs to themselves and be prophesied, right? In a perfect world, right? Nah, bro, it don't make sense. This truth was meant to be a collective effort. That's why it's called a body. Okay, you don't have a hand over here or an arm over there walking or shooting jump shots by itself while you got a pair of legs over there. No, it don't work that way. This is a body. Wherever the mind goes, the body follows. So wherever the feet go and the mind directs the feet to go, that's where the body is going to go. If you brothers get the parable in that. All right, so these guys are talking about, man, camps are off. That's bullshit. All right, because, hey, Yahushua even said, he says, I send you out 2 by 2. Okay, because he says that it's better to have 2 out, or it could be more than 2, because when one fall, you can pick the other one up. So you lone rangers out there, man, that want to be alone because you choose not to be in order. It's all just about order. People don't want to follow order. That's the only thing they don't like about it. That's why a lot of women, there's a lot of women that believe in this thing, and then all of a sudden they get this grunts with disenchanted. Maybe they saw their husband and checked their husband's phone or some shit, which that's Satan. Okay, Satan, once you going in a man's phone, that's the spirit of Satan on you, man, because that's his business. But whether he was talking to another chick or he said something or did something you didn't like, and all of a sudden now the truth is the problem. You give it everything else, but it's just that one thing that make you say, you know what, fuck this truth. And y'all was trying to say offenses must come. I mean, you're gonna have people that's offended, but it says order them who offenses must come by. Okay, but if you offended in Yahushua, then the Lord's gonna destroy you. Okay, because hey, like the Lord said, offenses must come. Now, we don't deliberately do anything to defend or offend people, but certain things that we do or what we say can be offensive to a person that has thin skin, weak skin. When you call a woman a V-word or a whore, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Or you say certain things that they don't like, or you can have multiple wives. I mean, that ain't to offend, it's just the truth. Okay, but some people will take that and they'll run with it, and then they will make that their reasoning on hating you or hating the Lord, okay, and doing wicked shit to you. All because they hate Yahushua. But that's a joke on you, man, because we didn't write the rules. Like I notice a lot of women in the truth, they are feminists, man. Like the brother, I think it's Karatazaba, if I'm not mistaken, the brother from I believe he's the Baltimore camp, if I'm not mistaken. Slack you, brother, if I got your name wrong, I mean your camp wrong. So many brothers, man, it's hard to keep up with. But he put out a lesson. I guess this woman had a online account, something like that, and she had it. Well, I don't follow camps, to let you know. Well, you don't follow camps because you know in the camps, man, a woman ain't supposed to teach. But when you do your own thing and you leave the truth, or you leave a camp, the Lord is a cloak of maliciousness, man, to wicked deeds, man. You know, so you would justify and say, well, I ain't with them, I don't believe that, so that makes it not true. Well, the scriptures say, does that make the word of the Most High void or a lie? Because you don't believe? He says, God forbid. Let every man be a liar and the Most High himself be true, man. Roughly paraphrasing it. So you can't sit up here and twist your own shit because you don't agree with the truth. And you want to make it seem like, oh, well, I don't believe that, so therefore I'm not held accountable. No, you held accountable for everything you do, whether you believe it or not. Okay? Because, hey, the scriptures say every man should give an account in that day, what he done in the body. So regardless on if you believe this is the truth or not, if you go off, you go off. Okay? Just because, you know, women don't believe that in the Bible, that doesn't give you a right to not be a woman, okay? Because whether you read the scriptures or not, even ancient cultures, civilizations, even history itself proved that women were more modest and they dressed differently. I mean, you can look that up, man. Go watch the movie The Color Purple. Go back to the 1900s and look at how those women dressed, okay? They didn't dress like hoes and sluts, okay? So my thing is this, even if you don't believe in the Bible, accept the example from what you've seen. Okay, people use that sentiment, well, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. Who gives a fuck whether you believe that or not? You still have a order to follow. A woman is still a woman, which means a female servant, and there's nothing derogatory about that. And a man is a man, okay, which is a husbandman, which is a planner and a follower and underling to Yahweh Shai. We're servants to the Lord, okay, and I don't have no offense in that. It's just what it is. So you people, man, that's wicked as hell. Just go back and watch the ancient world, man. Watch Game of Thrones and shit. You know, and they'll show you how women were supposed to be put in their place. Alright, so all that, I don't believe in that, so therefore I'm cool. Okay, well, even if you throw the truth out, so the American lifestyle is the right way? The American diet or the American attire is proper now? Because you don't believe in what the Bible say, but yet you justifying Esau's wickedness, man. Because Esau told you women you can be free and do what you want and jump around and wear what you want to wear. So is that the truth then? Because basically you saying that Esau is your God and your power, man. Okay? And that's what a lot of you doing. That's why, hey, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. Because honestly, you women, you are the biggest anti-Hamashiachs on the planet, man. You are the biggest antichrists, man. Anybody that uphold American society and do away with the words of the Most High, you are an antichrist and you will be destroyed. Okay? Alright, now, another thing too about this whole Roe versus Wade shit. See, the Edomite is losing numbers, man. Over 40 million Edomites since the early 19, fucking like the 1950s, 60s or something like that. They have lost offspring like crazy because the scriptures say you will smite the kids and for the sword. Okay, and what's so spiritual about that is yesterday I was with a coworker and shit, and the other guy came over to us, man. He was like, well, you know, X, Y, and Z, a little grouchy, a little cranky. He's been like that last week since that situation happened. And old boy I work with was like, what happened? You know, I'm eavesdropping, I'm being nosy because I listen to everything these devils say, man. Because I just laugh at them. It lightens my spirit to see that their day fucked up. I love it. Like they like to see Jake suffer. I love to see you Edomite suffer. It's man, this shit is lovely to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Between watching you suffer and getting a woman, I'd probably rather watch you suffer because I ain't got to deal with the problems of a woman. Nah, I'm just joking. But regardless of that, man, so what happened was this Edomite Christian, purebred devil, likes the cold in the car. I mean, it was winter time and this nigga head on the air. I'm like, bro, you gotta turn the air off, man. It's cold. Like, bro, I don't come from the caves, man. I can't deal with the cold shit all day. You know, dude got the AC on, pure play, Edomite, farm red, talk about all the guns, calibers that they got, and talking about deers they didn't kill and put on the wall. And I'm like, how can you be a Christian and you an Edomite? I'm still scratching my head at that one. Like, these people are really fucking stupid. I'm like, how the hell you gonna call yourself a Christian? Which, if you call yourself a Christian, you really call yourself an Israelite. But you call yourself that, but yeah, you have all the attributes of Esau. You think like him, you look. I hate when that shit happens, man. Y'all probably didn't get shit I said. I was just in the spirit. That's Satan. But anyway, I was going into this Edomite Christian. That shit just threw me way off, bro. Slocky. But basically, man, this Edomite Christian, man, it kind of bugs me out because I'm like, wait a minute, man, like, you got all the attributes of Esau. You talk like him, you eat like him, you think like him, you kill shit like him. You know, you do X, Y, and Z just like this damn devil. But yet, how the hell can you be a Christian? Because basically, you call yourself a Christian, you call yourself an Israelite, low key. And I'm scratching my head. I'm like, man, and I'm going to cut his ass, man. But I'm like, man, fuck them. They'll find out in due time that they live in a lie. It ain't none of their goddamn business. They see the video, they see it, they don't, they don't. All right. And my thing is just like, regardless of that, you're just gonna be confounded. You find out you was living a fucking lie. All right. So all that Christian shit y'all talking, yeah, have at it, man. But long story short, so going back into the whole thing that Esau is losing people left and right. So my thing is like, this guy, he lost 3 babies. Okay, I think we've done over a year, 2 times. He lost 3 babies, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but I at least know one of them was actually born, and she birthed it, and she birthed a dead baby, like a stillborn or something. This is 3 times. He's lost 3 babies. In the back of my mind, I'm like, you clearly are not a man of the Lord, because my thing is, the Most High said he was going to smite Edom's children in this day we living in. If his children be multiplied, it's multiplied for the sword. So it's like the Lord said he's gonna smite your kids. I'm like, that don't happen at Jake. And I was making fun of him for real. I wasn't really making fun of him, but I was like, well, shit, man, I gotta try not to have a baby by accident. I'm like, shit, I can have kids by fucking licking a damn woman. Shit, get fucking pregnant, man. And I don't know if it went over their head, but I was basically saying that's what you're dumb, and that's what the fuck you get. I don't feel bad for the nigga. Fuck him. You an Edomite, man. I don't care about you or your kids dying. And call Allah Yahweh Shemi, I was shot. The Lord smiting fucking devils, man. All that proud shit you've been doing on our people. That's why they want to do this whole abortion thing. And this is why certain Edomite women ain't with this shit, because their numbers will be done. Because the white woman is completely the Eptamon, and she's completely the endemon of the whore of Babylon, man. And Eve followed that shit, okay? The white woman is the endemon of whoredom of Babylon, man. Okay, she is the white woman is not the whore of America, is the whore, of course, but basically she represents that spirit. That's why these women are out of order. But the whole eugenics movement, Margaret Sanger, fucking Bill Gates, Hillary Clinton, all these devils, which Margaret Sanger and Bill Gates, that's his grandmother, man, and she was a eugenist. This is the reason why Bill Gates, Max, that's why he always pushing the the juice, the 3-pointers, because he knows, man. He knows, and that's why the Lord is exposing their ass, But anyway, regardless of that, so he lost three children. So call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shah. Good for you. All right, and that should be, after that, you should just drop your faith as a Christian. Your faith as a Christian should just be gone. Like, I wouldn't even believe in that bullshit no more. The fact that you Edomites, oh my bad. I gotta change my mirrors, man. Well, you should have been speeding up on me, bro. But anyway, yeah, I gotta adjust those mirrors. But anyway, so with that being said, like, out of all the Christian aspects that you devils are talking about, you really should open the book and know and attribute to yourselves that you're not the people. You can't be a Christian, okay? And then what happens is you read the Bible and you start at the New Testament, because y'all know the Old Testament strictly mentions Israel. It mentions Israel in the New Testament too, but see, y'all find a way to snuck in there. That's why you don't go through the Old Testament, because y'all know it ain't dealing with y'all. Even in the New Testament, it doesn't deal with y'all. Always hold on to the word of Jesus, because you think Jesus came and saved everybody, but that's clearly not true. The Lord said it himself that he is sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So I mean, you can't really use that, all right? But to me, I just believe, through the Spirit, that was the Lord is jacking up these devils, man. And hey, call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shai. But next thing too is with the famine of the word. I'm noticing now that brothers are getting videos taken down. That's not even offensive. Okay, the brother Amawan Gabar from the main camp. That's funny, man, because I wanted to watch a sit down they did 2 days ago, and they showed how Esau's a devil. Then again, somebody may have flagged it, because usually when Esau gonna clip a video, he gonna clip that shit 3-4 o'clock in the morning when he know you wherever. See, these devil teacher could try to be. And they clipped the brother video. He just did it Saturday, but they clipped it this morning because I was getting ready to watch it before I left, and it was a clip. But in the title, it just says that the fall of America feminism. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much it. I don't think they mentioned anything about the jab because brother is usually subtle enough to not mention that. You know, if he his more controversial videos, he put on a different streaming service like we all did. You know, and I need to stop uploading videos back to BitChute and Odyssey. For whatever reason, my Odyssey won't let me log in. But my BitChute is still good, but I can't seem to log in my Odyssey no more. But he puts the more controversial videos on different algorithms, and they clipped the video, man. Same thing with the priest lawyer, clip bro video. You know, and he wasn't even talking about anything that was just up. You know, he wasn't talking about the jab or, you know, the MOTB. But now when you talking about this feminist nonsense and you speak out against it, now they made that a protected spectrum. Same thing with the alphabet people. Same thing with the small hats. Okay, now the women and the abortion thing, all that's gonna be protected in a minute. Okay, only thing you're gonna be allowed to say on YouTube is nigga, 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 nigga. Okay, because if you put nigga in the title, they're not gonna do away with it. They're not gonna clip it. I could put the black man as a nigga in all caps. Man, that video gonna get hits, and Esau, man, he gonna recommend it, man. He ain't gonna clip that. But if you put the so-called white man in the title, or you put the black woman, or you mention the juice, or you mention the alphabet people, that prove that these are the most wicked people in society. Because why these people need to be protected from the truth? Okay, why do they need to have a protection class if they were so righteous? If you're so righteous, then nobody would want to kill you unless you're wicked, unless they're wicked. Okay, like when Yahweh Shai, he was righteous, but the people that wanted to kill him were wicked. Okay, so who's wicked that want to kill these people? Nobody. Nobody want to take these people out, but the truth is against them, so they get offended at that. Okay, that's why the scriptures say that the Lord's doctrine in Deuteronomy said, "Drop as the dew of heaven, man, and be as the rain upon the earth." Roughly paraphrasing, you know. Salakia brothers, man. He was cutting the live stream. I think it went out like 2 or 3 times when I was speaking and didn't realize it. But regardless of that, man. It's just a lot of going on in the world, man. It was this the sky turned bloody red 2 days ago in China. I heard it in Brazil too, but I did some research. I didn't find that video yet. But last night I was looking at it. They said that the sky out there in some part of China, that motherfucker turned bloody red. And then what's so weird? We got a blood moon. What's today? I think we got a blood moon. Not this week. Next week, on the 15th of May. One of these weeks we got a blood moon. Okay. But the whole thing with that is like, okay, we just had a solar eclipse over India last week. And what's so weird, because after the last blood moon or the last solar eclipse in 2017, I seen maybe 1 or 2 blood moons for the year 2020 and 2021. Barely that, but even they've been popping up left and right. Like I didn't even see this blood moon in 2022. And I've looked this shit up years ago and they didn't have it listed. That's how you know that these are signs and that this is the Lord doing it. Okay, because these signs are really coming about just randomly, man. Like I can look up blood moon from here in the next 30 years. They say we won't have another one. And I'm just saying this hypothetically to 2095 or some shit, which we'll be in the kingdom by then. But yet one will pop up the next year. And Esau didn't detect it. That's why they're scared. So yeah, brothers, man, it's getting ready to go down out here any day now. Them blood moons are coming frequently, and the Lord is getting ready to jack this freaking place up. But anyway, I'm going to end it there. All praises and glory honor that's due to you. How about you and Yahweh Shai? Bashir Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone, blessings and salutations to the hopeful life. With that, shalom and a ball.